Welcome to your gentle flowing morning practice. This practice today is going to get into your hips, into your hamstrings, and really just work the spine. Coming to a comfortable seat, if you can, sit with the toes curled under, sitting back on the heels. Align the back of your skull over your sacrum. Relax the shoulders. Start to tune into your breath, maybe the Ujjayi breath, or just breathing in and out of the nose. Setting your intention, your dedication or offering as the hands come together at the heart. Taking a moment to tune in. When you're ready, you'll head to a tabletop position, 4 points of contact in the mat, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Then inhale, let the belly dip, move your chest through your arms. On your exhale, tailbone tucks under, belly draws in and up, you're going to round your upper back. Inhale, belly dips, move your chest through your arms in the cow pose. Exhale, tailbone tucks under, press the hands down, round your upper back, chin to chest, cat pose. Inhale, let the belly dip again, cow pose. Exhale, tailbone tucks under, cat pose. Keep going with the flow of your calm breath. Now you'll find a neutral position. Extend the right foot to the back of the mat and press back through your right heel. Reach the crown out of the heel and then just spin the right heel down to the left. Press to the sole of the right foot, then circle the right arm up and forwards. Circle it down and back. Again, inhale, sweep it up and forwards. Circle it down and back. Inhale, sweep it up and forwards. This time hold it diagonally forwards, melt the shoulders down, and then gaze to the floor, circle the hand and knee to the floor, back to tabletop. Extend the left foot to the back of the mat, reach the crown out of the heel, and you'll spin the left heel down to the right. Sweep the left arm up on an inhale, reach the arm forwards, circle it down and around as you exhale. Inhale, reach it back up and forwards. Exhale, circle it down and back. This time inhale, reach it up and forwards. Hold it diagonally forwards, keeping both shoulders soft. And you'll gaze to the floor, circle the hand and lower the knee down. Curl under the toes just to prepare. And then start to head to downward facing dog. You can bend and straighten each leg like you're going for a little walk on the spot. Make any movements, any adjustments, anything you need to do. It's the first downward facing dog of the day. Feel free to ease yourself into it. Making sure that the fingers are spread comfortably, knuckles are all grounded into the mat, and really lengthen the spine. If you need to keep the legs bent to do that, feel free to do that for now. If you can, you melt your heels down, reach the hips and thighs back. Nice calm breaths. You'll start to bring yourself forwards into a plank position. Press back through the heels, reach forward through the crown. Think of the shoulders moving towards the heels. Shift forwards, lower the knees, and slowly lower all the way down to the floor, setting up cobra, untucking the toes. Wrists below elbows, think of lengthening the bum towards the heels. Inhale, peel up the head and chest. Exhale, soften back down in cobra. Really activate the legs. Inhale, peel up the head and chest, little toe sides of the feet pressing. Exhale, soften down. Again, inhale, cobra, lengthen the crown forwards out of the heels. Exhale, soften down. This time, inhale, lift up and press back to child's pose as you exhale. Breathe into the lower back, middle back, upper back, and reach the crown and fingertips forwards. Now from child's pose, we'll start to move back into cobra. It's like a wave that brings you through the cat stretch. Now start to lower the knees, bend the arms, lower the hips, hover off the floor. Inhale, lifting cobra. Pull back child's pose, exhale. So flowing with the breath. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, start to bend the arms, lower the hips, lower the chest. Cobra. Inhale, lift back up. Pull back to child's pose as you exhale. Again, inhale, shift forwards, rounding through the spine if you can. Exhale, slowly lower down to the mat in cobra, arms hugging in. Inhale, peel up, driving the legs back. And then child's pose as you exhale. This time you'll inhale, shift forwards, curl under the toes, downward facing dog, exhale. Breath stays calm. Start to walk the feet up towards the hands and see if you can bring your feet together between your hands. Find a halfway lift, and you can bring hands on shins and really think of lengthening and extending the spine through the crown. Belly in and then fold as you exhale. Keep the shoulders moving down your back. Bend your legs if you need to. Halfway lift again. Inhale, hands can be on shins, maximum length. Fold, exhale, try to take the length into the fold. Again, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, and then exhale, fold, Uttanasana. This time, halfway lift on your inhale, gentle tuck of chin, hands on hips, exhale. Press into your feet, inhale, lift the head and chest, come up with a nice flat back. Exhale, release the hands down, Tadasana. Now the belly draws in and up, the tail descends to the heels, the shoulders relax down, the crown lifts up. Sun salutation, inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, turn the palms face out and take the arms out and down to the floor. Finding that halfway lift again, maximum length and extension in the spine. Now slowly just step back to plank pose as you exhale. From plank pose, reach the crown forwards but press back through the feet. Then shift forwards, feel free to lower your knees and then slowly chaturanga, lower halfway down. Then choose either upward facing dog or cobra. Then pull from the core as you travel back over your toes to downward facing dog. So at any time, just feel free to do the cobras that we did in the warm-up. Whenever you're ready for upward facing dog, you can straighten the arms and lift the crown. Keep the breath smooth and calm. Keep pressing into the hands, drawing the energy into the center line with the arms. Pressing into the hands, you'll send your hips and thighs back. Inhale, take the gaze forwards, reach the hips back, and on the exhale, just step both feet forwards and together. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen, fold on your exhalation. Inhale, reach the arms out and all the way up to the ceiling or sky, wherever you are. As you exhale, turn the palms face out, reach the arms out, and then return them back to prayer at the heart. Take an extra breath in just to compose. Release the hands down by your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Urdhva Hastasana, maybe look up. Exhale, dive, taking the arms out and down to the floor. Finding that halfway lift as you inhale, going for length and extension. Slowly stepping back to plank pose as you exhale. Inhale, shift forwards. Remember, it's your chaturanga. Lower your knees if you need to. Hover the chest between the hands. Untuck the toes, press into the hands, upward facing dog, lift the crown, pull from the core, travel back over your toes to downward facing dog. Settle the gaze between your feet. Settle your breath nice and calm, ujjayi breaths, or just breathing in and out of the nose. Draw the belly in, lift the pelvis gently up and really press the hands through the mat. Strong, straight arms. Next inhale, take the gaze forwards, drive the hips back, and on the exhale, step both feet forwards and together. Finding that halfway lift whenever you inhale to lengthen, fold as you exhale. As you inhale, press into the feet and reach the arms out and all the way back up. Exhale, take the arms out and down and return the hands to prayer at the heart. Take an extra breath and release your hands down on the exhale. Inhale, take the arms out and back up. Exhale, take the arms out and down to the mat. Finding the halfway lift as you inhale, belly in, spine long. Slowly step back to plank pose as you exhale. Inhale. Inhale, shift forward slightly. Your chaturanga exhale. Upward facing dog. Press into the little toe sides of the feet. Press into the hands. Pull from the core. Make your way to downward facing dog. Settle the breath. Settle the gaze between the feet. Let the posture feel settled. The practice calm. Maximum stretch in the spine, down the back of the legs. On your next inhalation, take the gaze forwards, drive the hips back. As you exhale, step your feet forwards and together again between your hands. Halfway lift and then fold whenever you're ready. Inhale, reach the arms out and all the way back up. Exhale, take the arms out and back to the heart. Take an extra breath in just to compose yourself, and then release your hands down by your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, reach the arms out and down, lengthening the spine on the way down to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Remember, go for maximum length in the spine. Just step back to plank pose as you exhale. Inhale, shift forward slightly, but drive back through the feet. Chaturanga, exhale, hover. Untuck the toes, rise upward facing dog, lift the crown. Pull from the core, travel back to your downward facing dog. Imagine you're squeezing the mat between your hands. Feel that the outer arms are wrapping in towards the sides of your face. Soften the muscles around the base of the neck. Think of drawing the rib cage into the spine and lifting the belly in and up. Reach your hips and thighs back and send your heels down. Next inhale, take the gaze forwards again, reach the hips back, and as you exhale, just step both feet forwards and together, finding that halfway lift when you're ready and folding on your exhale. Inhale, reach the arms out and all the way back up. Exhale, take the arms out and return them down in front of the heart. Take an extra breath. Release the hands by your sides. Now, Utkatasana, bend both legs, lightly touch the mat if you can, and then inhale, reach the arms up. So like you're sitting in a chair, but Utkata means fierce. So sit a little deeper if you can. Resist the shins back, lift the pelvis, straighten the arms, breathe. Next exhale, take the hands down to the floor. Now halfway lift on the inhale, and you'll step your left foot back this time. Bend your right leg and drop the left knee, untuck the toe. Now scissor your feet towards each other, Anjaneyasana. I just want you to lift up, bring the left hand to the belly, right hand to the tailbone. Left hand pulls in and up, right hand presses down, and then sweep the arms up. Stay in a nice lunge, keep the arms straight, try to keep the pubic bone lifted to the lower ribs. Now on your next exhalation, you'll circle your arms back and down to the floor and just start to straighten your leg as much as you can. Ardha Hanuman, or half splits. If you've got blocks, feel free to use blocks, or if you've got any injuries, just take it nice and easy. We're still warming up. Try to lengthen through the sides of the rib cage, lengthen the crown. Breathe. Slowly rebend your right leg, curl under your back toe, lift the chest. Step the left foot forwards and then fold on an exhalation. Find a halfway lift again, inhale. Step the right foot back this time. Bend the left leg and drop the right knee, untuck the toe. Now find the action of the belly pulling in, the pelvis lifting, tail descending, and then sweep the arms up. Remember the outer arms wrap in towards the sides of the face. You're in a nice deep lunge with the pubic bone lifted to the lower ribs, getting into your hip flexors. Next exhalation, circle the hands down to the floor or blocks or whatever you can do. Straighten the leg as much as you can. Go for maximum length and extension in the spine, kind of like a halfway lift, but you're folding over your straight left leg. Breathe calm breaths through the nose. When you're ready, start to re-bend your left leg, curl under the back toe, step the right foot forwards, halfway lift, and then fold on an exhale. Bend both legs. Inhale, raise the arms back to Utkatasana chair. Stand up straight, release the arms out and down and return them to the heart as you exhale. Extra breath and release the hands down. Bend both legs, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, take the hands down to the floor, fold Uttanasana. Halfway lift, maximum length again in the spine. Just step the left foot back, bend the right leg generously. This time stay on the back toes. Find the action of the belly pulling in and the tail descending down. And then sweep the arms up in Vira Crescent or Crescent Warrior pose. Now it feels like you're drawing energy in through your feet, lifting it up through the spine. Arms straight, breath calm. Then you'll slowly circle your arms back and down to the floor and step the left foot forwards. Halfway lift when you get there and fold when you're ready. Halfway lift again, and this time you'll step the right foot back, bend your left leg generously, stay on the back toes. Scissor the feet towards each other, find the action of the pelvic bones lifting to the lower ribs and sweep the arms up. You can have the back leg a little bent if you need it. Just continue to breathe calmly. Vira Crescent. Exhale, take the hands down and step the right foot forwards. Halfway lift and then fold when you're ready. Bend both legs. Inhale, raise the arms back to Utkatasana. Stand up straight, release the arms out and to the heart as you exhale. Extra breath just to compose, and then release the hands down. Bend both legs again. Inhale, raise the arms, Utkatasana. Exhale, take the hands down to the floor and fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Step the left foot back, bend your right leg generously. This time drop the back heel, Warrior One pose. Firm the right hip in, sweep the arms up. See if you can find the subtle action of the pelvic bone lifting to the lower ribs. Feel that your outer left hip is trying to wrap towards your inner right knee. Next exhalation, circle the arms back and down to the mat and step the left foot forwards. Find your halfway lift. Fold on your exhale. Now halfway lift again, inhale. This time step the right foot back, drop the back heel, left leg's generously bent, Warrior One. Left hip firms in, arms sweep up. Stay deep in the front leg and see if you can wrap the right hip towards the inner left knee or move the right rib cage towards the front of the mat. Continue to breathe. Calm, Ujjayi. Exhale, take the hands down to the floor, step your foot forwards, halfway lift, and then fold, exhale. Bend both legs, inhale, raise the arms, Utkatasana. Stand up straight, return the hands to prayer in front of the heart, exhale. Extra breath in, and release the hands down. Inhale, raise the arms out and up. Bend the legs, Utkatasana, and sit down nice and deep now, all the way to the floor. Use your hands if you need to. Brief Navasana, grab the back of the legs, lift the chest. And slowly roll down onto your back. You can give your knees a little hug in, make any movements if you need to, and cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee, figure four. Let's start to get into the hip. Reach your right arm through the gap between your legs and interlace the fingers behind your left hamstring. Now draw your left leg closer to your chest and see if you can move the right knee and right hip away from you a little bit. Keep breathing space into your hip. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Find space. When you're ready, slowly take the ankle off the knee, come to the other side. You'll put the left ankle on top of the right knee. Thread the left arm through the gap, interlace the fingers at the back of the hamstring, and then draw your right leg in closer to the chest. Feel the left hip want to lengthen towards the top of the mat. Keep the shoulders well grounded, the head relaxed. When you're ready, take your ankle off your knee, hug your knees in, give it a little squeeze. Rock and roll along your mat. Try to rock back up to Utkatasana, that chair pose that we did before. And stand up straight, release the hands back in front of the heart on your exhalation. Extra breath. Then bend both legs, inhale, raise the arms, come back to Utkatasana. This time find the figure 4 with the right ankle on top of the left knee. Bring the hands to prayer, see if you can sit a little deeper. Breathe space into your right hip. Lengthen the spine through the crown of the head. Just go as deep as you like. Stay calm, balanced. Then when you're ready, stand up, reach up, return the hands in front of the heart. Take an extra breath in here. Release the hands down. Bend both legs, inhale, raise the arms, Utkatasana. Left ankle on top of right knee, figure 4. Sit a little deeper and bring the hands to prayer in front of the heart. Keep sitting down, keep lengthening through the spine, draw the belly in, breathe space into the left hip. When you're ready, stand up straight, return the feet together, reach the arms back up, and then return them to prayer at the heart. Extra breath in, and then release the hands. Inhale, take the arms back up. Exhale, dive, take the hands down to the floor. Now halfway lift, inhale. Step the left foot back, bend the right leg generously, drop the back heel. This time, warrior 2, left arm picks you up. Check that the right knee is not collapsing in and feel if your pelvic bones are level. Your left leg is very strong, very straight, and the feeling is that the bum is heavy but the spine is lifting. Crown of the head's lifting, arms radiating out. Upper back is full. Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the right leg, turn the right toes in, bring hands on hips. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your pelvis, and then exhale, fold when you're ready, getting deeper into the hamstrings. Now either keep the hands on the hips, or if you can, just take the hands down towards the mat. Feel free to bend your legs if you need to. If you're going deeper, you'll fold on an exhalation, maybe walk the hands a little through the legs. Remember, no forcing with the hamstrings, just take it really easy. Eventually the legs will be straight, quads active. You'll find a halfway lift when you're ready, and then walk the hands around to the right foot, bend the right leg, step the left foot forwards, everyone, halfway lift, and then fold on your exhalation. Halfway lift again, inhale. This time step the right foot back, drop the right heel, warrior 2. Firm the left hip in, right arm picks you up. Get nice and steady in warrior 2, checking that the pelvic bones are level again. The left knee's not collapsing in. Lower back feels nice and flat, belly drawing in. Now arms at equal height. Right leg energized, feeling your inner strength. Ready, start to straighten left leg, turn the left foot in and return hands to hips. Make sure second toes align with the center of the heel and then fold on an exhalation. Again, legs can be bent, hands can be on hips, or you can take the hands down to the mat. Deep breaths into the hamstrings. Remember, quads could be lifted if the hamstrings are happy, or just keep the legs bent if you need to. Just make sure the feet are parallel, the breath's calm. Then you'll walk your hands to your left foot, start to bend your left leg, lift the back heel, step back to plank. Now your chaturanga, exhale, hover. Upward facing dog or cobra, deep breath. Pull from the core back to downward facing dog as you exhale. Now lower the knees to the mat. Go via child's pose. Slowly start to bring the hands back onto the knees, roll up. And then you'll just swivel your legs around in front of you. Let's take a forward fold. Place the hands next to the hips, extend the legs nice and straight and lengthen the spine if you can. Crown of the head lifting, then arms lifting as you inhale. Exhale, starting to reach the arms forwards towards the feet. Now see if you can lengthen through the sides of your rib cage. See if you can draw the belly in. If you can't grab your feet, just grab your shins. Otherwise, just reach whatever you can. Feel free to use a belt or a towel. Now it feels like the crown of the head's trying to reach towards the top of your feet, and also that the sternum is trying to reach your feet. Just keep relaxing the shoulders. Keep the breath calm in and out of the nose, and also keep the jaw nice and relaxed. Next inhale, straighten the arms, poke the chest through like a halfway lift, and release the hands. Let's shuffle the bum forwards, making our way to reverse tabletop. Feet are hip distance, hands about a forearm distance away from the hips. Press into the hands and feet and lift your hips up. On an exhale, lower the hips. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower the hips down. Again, inhale, lift the hips up. Either continue with that or see if you can stay up a little longer. Keep breathing, maybe reach the crown of the head back. Next exhale, lower the hips down. Now reach the arms forwards, slowly roll down onto your back. When you get onto your back, you can hug your knees in, give it a little bit of a squeeze. Then place the feet flat into the mat, fingertips just about to touch your heels. Bridge pose, inhale, lift your hips straight up. Now, if you can, bring your hands on your hips and think of lengthening the bum towards the back of your knees. If you like, you can return the hands into the mat. Just keep pressing the feet down, lifting the hips up. Feel this gentle back bend, but try to really tap into the power of your legs. Next exhale, you're going to lower the hips down slowly, and then bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly. Just let everything relax for a moment. When you're ready, you're going to use your hands to hug your knees in. Take the forehead towards the knees, curl into a little ball and activate the core. Relax the head and shoulders down, return the feet back down, and just reach the arms either by the sides or above the head. Drop both knees to the right, and if you can, find that figure four with the right ankle on top of your left knee. That right ankle is just going to give a little bit more weight into the stretch, and you'll breathe into your left hip, left rib cage, soften the left shoulder, maybe look to the left. When you're ready, take the ankle off the knee, come back to center with the legs. On the next exhale, take the legs over to the left. You could put the left ankle on top of the right leg, putting a little bit more weight into the stretch down the right hip, right lower rib cage, the whole right side of the body getting nice deep breaths, and the right shoulder well grounded, possibly even looking to the right. Smooth, soft breathing, settled, calm. Take the ankle off your knee if that's what you did. Bring the legs back to center. You can give them a little squeeze in again towards the chest. Maybe forehead to knees again. And when you're ready, you'll gently release, relax, all the way down into the mat in Shavasana. The heels lengthen towards the top of the mat. Your legs are nice and relaxed. Feel the lower back relax. Feel the whole spine relax. The shoulders relax. Let go of any control of your breath and let all the facial muscles soften. Try to tune into some of the subtle changes from this practice. Maybe a little bit of opening in the hips or hamstrings, or just general, the whole body feeling a little bit more spacious, relaxed. Shavasana. Slowly just start to deepen your breath. Let last bits of tension just drift away on the exhalations. You can slowly bring movement back to the toes, fingers, ankles, wrists. When you're ready, you can maybe take your arms up in a full body stretch, just like you've woken up again today for the first time, or just feeling a little bit more invigorated. You can bend your left leg, roll off to the right side. Use your arm like a pillow just for a couple of moments, resting, relaxing. Slowly return to a comfortable seat. Any comfortable seat, just lift the energy up your spine again. Lift the crown of the head up. Just take this opportunity to acknowledge this effort you made to practice today. Bow your head towards your heart. Namaste.